Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tommy and welcome to episode 9 of our Jurassic Egypt speedbuild series. In this episode we will finally be approaching the Great Pyramid of Arizona, and the highly requested Carcharodontosaurus and Styracosaurus will also make an appearance in an enclosure nearby. So this is the basis for the pyramid. First I did a square with the path, then I aligned the shops around it so that when I raised the terrain it would be raised evenly on all sides. This is something that you guys actually told me to do when making pyramids, and I really want to thank you, because actually several of you suggested this, that I either do it with shops or decoration items, and it worked perfectly. I am eternally grateful to you guys, because if it wasn't for you and for this tip, I would have, tried to do it the way that I tried with my first pyramid, with just like trial and error. I would align it with the path, but that would be it. And what I did here, I didn't just do like a pyramid, and that would be it, because of course it had to be something a little extra. If you know me, if you have seen any of my videos, you know that I like to be extra. I'm sorry about it. If you don't know me, if you're here for the first time, if you're new, hello and welcome. My name is Tommy. I'm glad that you clicked on this video, and I hope that you will like the content that you're seeing. I am usually this insane when I create, so hopefully you will like what you see and you will come back in the future. And I'm aligning the path over here with the fountains, because the shops here, I wouldn't fit the shops here. At first I wanted to do just like 2 levels of the pyramid, and there would be shops and a square on one of the levels, but then the pyramid would have to be much bigger. It would be huge and completely out of proportions, and this was huge enough, and I needed some other place in the park, for the dinosaurs, actually, because there's no dinosaurs that are gonna live on this pyramid. I was also thinking about making a collapsed pyramid. I might still do that in another enclosure. I'm not really sure. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you though. And I finally decided how many episodes this series should have. So this is episode 9, and there should be 3 more, so it should be 12 episodes in total. I really don't want to make this long, like eternally long or very long, because my previous speedbuild series were 10 episodes long for the Jurassic Park Atlantis and 8 episodes for the Biosyn Recreation Reserve. And this park is getting bigger than I initially expected it would. I underestimated how much space there is in Arizona on the Arizona map, and so this one will have 12 episodes, and of course there's 3 dinosaurs that cannot be missing in this park. And if you know that what I'm talking about, which 3 I'm talking about, then you know what these episodes are going to be. Plus there might be some other dinosaurs in the mix as well. And if you know me, you know that I had to do something a little more extra than just a pyramid. So I took the tour track and I took the tour track lines, and I tried to put the tour track at the sides of the pyramid where I left this little space, and I also left the fountains there because I said to myself, why not? Initially I didn't want to do it, but I just wanted to have the torches over there. But I was like, yeah, it looks nice, it looks fine. And initially I wanted the tour track to get there, and for the people to be able to get off, to actually walk on the pyramid, and there would be a viewing gallery or something. But then it would really have to be much bigger. It would have to be very huge, and doing this was this is huge enough, I guess. And yeah, this is me trying to do the tour truck some justice, because it cannot be crooked. We can't have crooked tour trucks Oh my god, that's a tongue twister. Crooked Tortrux. Okay, anyway, never mind. Doing what I did for the Carcharodontosaurus Enclosure before, I relied on the fact that if I give you guys a pyramid, that you will forgive me for the fact that this is basically a repeat of the Carcharodontosaurus Enclosure, where the Tortrux goes on the side, like is laid on the side of well, mountain. It's not a mountain. It's just it's a ridge. Ridge. That's the word. I already recorded this once and I completely didn't like it because I was just like at loss of words. I couldn't remember the word ridge, for example. The word ridge in Slovak. Yeah, we should get the Slovak word for today. The word ridge in Slovak is called hrebeň. And what's a funny thing is that hrebeň in Slovak is also a comb. So you can comb your hair with a hrebeň, and hrebeň is also a ridge on a mountain. That's what it's called. So here's the little linguistic piece of information that you didn't have to know. And in this enclosure, we will be putting the highly requested Carcharodontosaurus. Like, seriously, guys, did you ever think that I would admit a Carcharodontosaurus in a desert park? I mean, yeah, you can see what's happening in my head, right? So, yeah, I guess there were some concerns because many of you were like, you need to add the Carcharodontosaurus, and I was always like winking and like wink emoji, like, guys, don't worry, it's coming. The Carcharo is gonna be there. And I didn't want to outright tell you, but yeah, we're gonna have 2 Carcharodontosaurus here. You guys can name them. It's just the 2 of them, so make sure to be first. And we'll also have 5. I think it would be 5 Styracosaurus in this episode, so that's like a little bonus, because at first I wanted to just do the pyramid and do the Carcharodontosaurus Enclosure and then, you know, like call it a day and finish the Styracosaurus Enclosure later on, but then I was like, let's actually do it because we need to move this park along. It needs to be there. It can't go on forever because, like, I want to have it finished before Christmas, because it's not really Christmassy when it's in the desert. So I want to do something Christmas themed for Christmas, like, duh. And I was like, okay, let's finish it. It's just not that much more work. Let's stop being lazy, right, Tommy? You took a week break because I knew that the pyramid had to be done in this episode, or at least, you know, like the base of the pyramid. At first, I wanted to just do the base and do the Carcharodontosaurus Enclosure, but then I was like, okay, if I'm doing the base, let's just do the whole thing, because I needed to know where I am space-wise. I wanted to keep the pyramid for the finale, to have something epic for the finale, and I feel like, I hope the finale will still be epic, because I have the, like, you know, like the one epic dinosaur that should be here and it's still not here, and I, you know, like, I'm saving it for the finale. And if you guys know which 3 animals are missing here that should be here, you will know, like, which animal will be in the last episode. There will be 12 episodes. I'm not really sure if I mentioned it or not, because I already recorded this video once and I didn't like what I was saying, so that's why I'm doing this again. And I'm not really sure now in which one of those which one of those 2 times I told you there will be 12 episodes. So yeah, I'm an interpreter. I should remember things. But yeah, I just came from a protest that was... The protests are still happening in my country, rightfully so, and I'm really glad that they're still happening after what happened, because those things need to be addressed. I don't really want to address it anymore. I already addressed it in my Jurassic Labyrinth horror walkthrough. And I really shouldn't be talking about it that much, but let me just say that Hate is never the answer, and love heals the society. So I'm sending you all love in this video, and I hope you will send some love to Slovakia, because I feel like we really need it now in these times. So because it's still not good. And we are placing rock barriers again over here, and we'll be putting the Styracosaurus. This was the portion of the video where I was like, okay, let's finish it. Let's just put some dinosaur there, and it was like completely random. I was like, oh yes, Styracosaurus is a good desert animal, and it's my favorite ceratopsid. So here it is. I'm at the point where this park lags, like it lags heavily, but only when I'm placing stuff down. It just like, I have to have it on pause. Once I unpause it, it starts lagging, and it just like completely freezes for 5 seconds, even more, because it's getting huge. And it's not really like the most amount of stuff that I placed in a park, so it has to be a bug that's specific to this map, that when this map becomes too huge, it does this. And this is the final product. This is the pyramid of Arizona. It's the Great Pyramid, and there will also be some scenes where the cars are on it, because this was recorded like exactly after I started it. And if you're not new to the game, you know that the cars just like they're not where you leave them. They just start every single time that you start a save file. This is the Carcharodontosaurus. We have 2 Carcharodontosaurus, and you guys can name them, but you need to be first because there's only 2 of them. And since the Carcharo has been highly requested, then I guess we can do 2 names for one. There can be like Sebastian, Constantine, Cornelius, something. I'm not really sure. What are those random names that I mean, Sebastian and Cornelius are 2 names that I genuinely like. I was supposed to be Sebastian, but my great grandma didn't like the name. I don't know why, because I identify as a Sebastian. No, I'm Tommy. I mean, like, I love my name, but sometimes like my alter ego is called Sebastian. I might use it in my future videos, I guess. I don't know. It's a crazy idea, but yeah, this is the tour. You can name. You can also name the Styracosaurus. Yeah, I wanted to say that I know that Sebastian and Cornelius are my like favorite names, but where did I get Constantine? I guess it sounded like Cornelius, and I just like kind of messed up. I don't know what. Whatever, that's just me talking crazy nonsense, and there's the Carcharodontosaurus drinking, and these 2 Carcharodontosaurus love each other there. Oh my god, they're confusing, interacting. I'm confusing my words. Anyway, this is the last few shots of the pyramid and the cars going over the edge, through the edge, by the edge, whatever. It's just like by the side. And this is the view from the car, actually. I wanted to show you guys how it actually looks, and the view is really, really nice and really good. I like it. I like how it turned out, and once it's all filled with enclosures, it's just going to be, I don't know, marvelous, I guess. But with this, I will start saying my goodbyes. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. My name is Tommy. If you like the video, please give me a like, comment, or share with your friends. And if you think that you will like my upcoming content, please do consider subscribing, because there is much, much more coming. Thank you again. Have the greatest of the days until the next time. Bye-bye.